But tell me something. What hood you claiming? Where did you grow up at? Let's talk to you in hood terms.
In hood terms, well, it's like where your grandmama stay, right? My grandmama lived in the 40s, right, in Leimert Park. My mom lived in Inglewood, and I personally chose not to claim a set, particularly because I was DJing. I picked that I wanted to DJ when I was 10 years old. So by the time my young adolescence came up, I was the young teenager DJ in the neighborhood. And my brother, who was a red rag at the time, was like, nah, you can't gangbang. You got to be able to go everywhere, bro, because like you want to DJ. So if you want to DJ, you got to be able to go to everybody's hood, you know? And so I was talking with my homie last night. DJing is a very, very it's a unique craft, like creatively and artistically, and what it does for culture. But it's one of those jobs like a janitor. You're gonna be in a room that most people won't be able to get into. A lot of the times, if you ascend and get successful as a DJ, you get to get in a lot of rooms, you know. And I compare it to that of a janitor. The janitor got the keys to every flow in the building. So you can't run on that guy, you know what I'm saying? Because he's been around and seen some things that most people are not privileged to, and DJs kind of have that privilege as well. And you know, so growing up, you know, I'm from Inglewood. You know, I got a lot of friends from, and I grew up, and you know, 'cause you're from LA, you know, you grew up right in this area. Like I'm on the borderline of Inglewood and LA, basically, right? My grandmama on this side, my mom on this side, cousins from this side, cousins from that side. It's like I'm the middle child in the family. I'm the middle child age wise. You know, it's just kind of crazy. I'm that connector. However, specifically in our little neighborhood, Inglewood, which is it's the NHPs over there, right where I grew up, and like right across the border, the borderline is the Crips. The borderline of Inglewood and LA is the 60s. You know what I'm saying? It's like, so when people don't really understand the juxtaposition of like going to my grandmama's house and going home, I was crossing over the war zone, the enemy line per se, right? And going back and forth over there, we're not talking about miles and miles and miles apart. We talking about I got to go to the liquor store, I got to go to the gas station, I got to go to get something to eat. I'm going to live my normal life, and I'm crossing over into a potential threat, you know, if people wanted to take it as that. And so just surviving that, right? Just surviving the fact of like growing up in this neighborhood where it's very, very close, very, very close, tight knit, and it overlapped because life was like that. As we just living, we're not thinking about the gang lines or whatnot. But one thing that taught me over the years is that as it pertains to this subject is like how we process disrespect or lack thereof, or respect or lack thereof, rather, right? Because just going back and forth across in this area, I'm a run into somebody. They gonna look. I'm gonna look, right? And as you was kind of explaining before we got on air, it's like just that pressure alone right there is the reason why many men and some women are not here today, right? Whether they're in jail, whether they're dead, it's just because we saw each other, we looked at each other, and we processed respect or disrespect a certain way, and it turned people's lives around that day, you know? And that's a trauma that I've had to live with my entire life. And, you know, once I became walking in the neighborhood and going to the parks and all of that, just seeing people like, you can't even look at somebody too long in their eye before, you know, violence may occur, you know? That's something that's not normal. You know, we should be able to look at somebody and be like, how you doing? You know what I'm saying? Or, hey, what's up, man? How you doing? It's like, what's up? What's up with you? Okay. That's the hood. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to the hood, no matter which one you at.